Hi, Mike. It's a pleasure to have you here today in order to discuss the role of AI in banking and finance. Jumping right off onto the question, how do you perceive the current landscape of AI implementation within the banking and finance industry?
So AI implementation in the banking and finance has been like very quite significant and evolving very rapidly. And it has played very significant role in ability to keep pace of the banking and with the market change. Give you some of the examples. Like banking has like financial services and banking has a lots of data to process. AI can make it very simple and make it more accurately. On top of that, if you look at from the commercial banking point of view, it will help you for the credit card processing, customers' credit, all those information can be processed very quickly and accurately. And it's a prompt decision can be made after whether customer, we need to give the customer credit or bank needs to give customer credit or not. It has also, that's how it has enhanced the various aspects of the giving the credit lines and financial solutions, risk assessment. The other thing you can think from the like a chat box and a virtual assistant can becoming very popular in the customer service side. It will be like provide the 24/7 services, and it will simplify all those transactions for the customer and give the accurate data and like very promptly. But if you look at from the NLP or natural language processing can analyze and understand the customer needs and sentiments and make the decision based on what the customer is trending towards. And then it will also analyze the customer's behavior and preference and customize the product and services according to the customer's need. If you look at from the trading side, the algorithmic trading and a portfolio management AI has played significant role because it will provide it has like a lot more data, and algorithms can provide very quickly decision based on what is the market going on, optimizing the portfolio and understanding the trend. And from that, it can process the high volumes of the trade very instantly. As I said before, credit scoring is also important in underwriting for the credit scoring. That's also one of the very important tool for AI to help and enhance the banking industry. And then last but not least is the risk management and fraud assessment, because AI can do some of the quantitative analysis and market trend, and based on that, it will detect the risk and fraud management. And also one more thing I would add on is also helps on the regulatory compliance, because it can help by detecting the risk and fraud management, and also help providing the regulatory compliance data. And in that way, a bank can be in a tight compliance with all those regulatory authorities. So that's how like there are some of the examples I gave it to you, but I think AI is playing significant role, and it will continue to play a lot more significant role in the banking and financial industries.
Thank you for answering that, Mike. I think those were quite some insights. Now, I would also like to understand what are the areas of successful AI applications in banking and finance that might have caught your attention in recent past.
Yeah, so as I said in my previous question, the one of the things is like handling the credit card application, having the customers credit analysis, credit risk, and how the credit worthiness of the customers. And then also another thing, what I said, the chat box and virtual assistant can provide 24/7 services to the customers, and automation of some of the transactions can be done through the AI. Many financial services also offer the robo-advisor to help the customers, and then the portfolio management. From there, they can analyze what's the customer's behavior, customer's trend, what the customers require based on the previous transactions. And from there, they can provide the right services and right recommendation to the customer for the investment and portfolio management. Another important thing, which is like voice recognition. This is a very good tool for the security purpose when a person wants to log into any of the banking portal. The voice recognition can provide a more secure way of logging in and provide the security, and then it will perform the transaction after confirming what the voice recognition would be. And then also one thing I would say, the customer insight and personal recommendation. AI always analyze the trend and behavior of the customers, and also provide the bank some of the information how customers are going. So it will provide the customer what's the right thing based on their behavior and trend, how the investment should work for them. At the same time, it will also provide the bank and financial institution how to market and what are the product offering they can customize based on the specific customer's requirement. And also, last but not least, is algorithm trading, which people can trade a lot faster and get the market trend and optimizing all those market information and all those vast variety of the data of the market trend, history of the company's performance, where they want to invest. And from there, they can make a split decision very fast and then make the portfolio trading. These are some of the things AI has been like very much a focus on the banking industries to have. And there are a lot more things, as I said before, it's a lot more. This is the kind of never ending for the banking industry for the AI.
Absolutely, it does have some pros, but I'm pretty sure there would be some challenges around the implementation of AI as well. So, what kind of potential challenges do financial institutions typically encounter with AI solutions, and what are the strategies to overcome them effectively?
Sorry to interrupt you, but I can focus some of the challenges where they can find. One is the data quality and accessibility, because there are a lot more data coming from the different type. There may be some data may be inconsistent, or maybe some of the outdated data, or some of the incomplete data. And because of that, they have to integrate the data from one system to other system, and that if the data quality is not there, you can get the wrong decision. That challenge is you can overcome by data cleansing or normalization and ensuring that tight data governance, and also regular audit on the data, so that data integrity would be there. The other challenge would be regulatory compliance. So banking industry is like under very tight regulatory compliance. Some of the compliance, if you look at from the financial compliance like KYC or knowing your customer or anti-money laundering, or some of the other options like GDPR or CCPA, those type of compliance, they have to do it continuously. Now, AI is playing significant role in helping them, but at the same time, financial institutions or banks, compliance team and legal team needs to constantly monitor and making sure that those compliance has been done properly. At the same time, like explainable AI technique can provide the transparency and auditable data on that. If you look at the other thing, is security and privacy concern also, because banking data is under tight security, and from the cyber security is very crucial for them. So one of the things with the bank needs to focus at how they need to implement the robust security measures and making sure that they have access control, regular compliance and monitoring on the security side. The other one I can say is more on the AI can translate the data when AI can get the data, maybe by inadvertently or maybe something, some perpetuate bias involved in the data analysis. And that perpetuate bias can create some of the ethical issue for the bank. So bank needs to have like a proper consideration on the proper audit with how the data is coming, and it's not going to one specific bias or specific sets of the data. And again, AI is randomly selecting, but that may be sometimes it can happen. So that's a very viable challenge for the banking industry. And last but not least, again, for the talent and training, because talent gap is big there, because AI is a newly evolving thing for the banks. And if there's not sufficient talent who can cope up with the advanced technology, and that could be an issue. So training is one of the important things also. So these are some of the challenges, but I think there are a lot more benefits of the AI than challenges, and challenges can be easily overcome with the banking industry with the proper monitoring and compliance.
Right. Looking ahead, what emerging trends do you foresee shaping up the future of AI in banking and finance?
So I can give you some of the examples. One is the advanced analytics and predictive modeling. So the AI can gather the data from the different sources and enable the financial institution to get the deeper insights on the market as well as the customer behavior. The other one would be the conversational AI and chat box that will help bank to have virtual assistants and provide the customer service 24/7 and provide the good customer experience. by implementing this chat box and virtual assistant properly. Another thing, RPA or robot process automation, that will help you for automate some of the repetitive data, and that will such as the data entry and document management can be more efficient. That will create the more operational efficiency and cost saving for the bank. Other thing would be cybersecurity and fraud detection and explainable AI. Those are the new trend coming, which can help AI for helping for the next phase of the financial institution banking AI.
Right. And how do you anticipate the role of AI evolving over the next decade, near future?
So I would say, is more on the automation, advanced analysis, personalization, risk management, operational efficiency, innovation, and investment in R&D. And at the same time, scalability is more important, because with the growth, AI can scale a lot faster than having manual processes. So these are some of the area where AI can evolve in next decade.
Right. And are there any regional or cultural differences that influence the adoption and implementation of AI in banking and finance? And if there are, how does one navigate out of these differences in a globalized industry?
So there are few differences I can say from the different culture, different geography. One of the thing would be the regulatory environment. Different countries or different jurisdictions have a different regulatory compliance. Technology infrastructure would be a different, with some advanced countries versus developing countries. Cultural attitude towards the technology and adopting the AI, and then also preference of the customer, because there are some advanced customer or advanced within people who wants to adopt the AI. Some people still wants to continue with the normal human interaction type of thing. So these are some of the differences you will see it when implementing the AI. The thing would be how you can overcome this thing. You need to localize the AI based on the country's requirement or jurisdiction, because you cannot have one size fit all that I want to implement AI globally the same way. If you implement same way, then there will be a big conflict between the people and technology, both, that how we want to implement. There's a partnership. You need to involve with the partnership with all the different partners who are stakeholders, good collaboration, and also the customization. At the same time, education and training will help some of the overcoming those challenges.
Right. Thank you for answering that, Mike. And I think the overall discussion on the role of AI in banking and finance has been quite insightful. Thank you for contributing to that. And I am pretty sure and aware that this content that we've just developed will be of ultimate value to all our listeners and all our viewers. Thank you for that.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me over here.